Well, hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be talking about the differences between affirmations and intentions and the best way to write them. Since I often state in my new moon meditations that it's a good idea to write in your journal about what you wish to manifest in your life, I thought it would be good to offer you some guidance on how to write them in a way that will enhance your ability to receive your desired outcomes. I also have received from a few of my wonderful subscribers that they would like to have some input on better ways to create intentions and affirmations and the difference between the two. So here you go. Let's begin first by reviewing the differences between intentions and affirmations. Now, intentions, they fall in the category of a behavior you want to engage in that is in the future, and that can mean the same day, but often it's about setting goals. Most people might say they're setting an intention to do a specific thing that day or setting an intention to reach a goal by the end of the year. Intentions are often used so that you can motivate yourself to achieve a desired outcome. Again, think of it as future and setting goals. Now, affirmations are more about referring to the present moment. Affirmations are more in the line of statements that you are saying out loud or even writing down. And you can also write down your intentions as well. Now, affirmations are a great way to reprogram your subconscious mind into making these affirmations into new beliefs that become your reality over time. Affirmations also help you focus on what it is you truly desire, and repeating affirmations daily is another way to reprogram the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind lives in patterns and habits, so when you create affirmations and you're stating them daily and you're feeling them and you're really embracing them, you are reprogramming the habit and the pattern that you're creating into your subconscious mind, which then begins to create it and form it into your reality. Now, intentions and affirmations pretty much go hand in hand. One complements the other. They're both very powerful, and when you align them with your true passion and what your heart desires, they do flow naturally together. Okay, so here are some rules when you are writing intentions. Now, always remember to state what you want and be clear about what that intention is. Writing your intentions down gives them more power and holds you more accountable than just saying them. You can also refer to them often and see your progress. Remember, your intentions should reflect what you truly desire, not just half of what you want. They are your goals and your dreams, and they play a part in helping you take action to achieve them. You are the creator, so use the power that you hold within you to declare all that you would like. Now, when it comes to affirmations, one piece of advice I strongly suggest is to always state for the highest good of all, or you can also say in alignment for all. Sometimes we can become lost in a deep desire for something, and even though you may manifest it, you may find it doesn't quite fit how you thought it would. When you state for the highest good or in alignment, you're letting the universe and your creator know that you trust that they will bring you what is best for you. Sometimes we don't always know what is best for us, and we can get blindsided into focusing on something and really working hard for a long time to manifest it, and then you finally receive it and you're still feeling exactly the same way. So it's good to always say highest good and in alignment. Now, when writing affirmations, know that these are statements that you will be affirming in the present moment. You want to be careful with the words you choose and state them with feeling, belief, and acting as if you are already living what you are stating. So here are some examples. If you want more peace in your life, your affirmation should not say, I'm so grateful that I no longer have stress in my life. What is wrong with that statement? While the statement may seem quite nice, the subconscious mind does not know the difference between what's good and what's bad, but it does hear the word stress, and it accesses a familiar image of what stress means to you, and then proceeds to bring the stress into your life, because that's what it thinks you're asking for. It doesn't matter if you're saying you don't want more of it. It's focused on the word stress. So you really want to be specific in a more positive way. So a better way to state the affirmation would be something like, I am so grateful that I now have peace in my life. That way the subconscious mind is focused on the word peace. Notice that I removed the word stress completely. And I also added the word now, because now brings you to the present moment. Another good example is for people who, let's say, wish to quit smoking. That's always a good one. They might have an affirmation that states, I am now a non-smoker. And while that, again, might sound very strong and good, the subconscious mind still hears smoker. It doesn't matter that non is before it. Smoker is still a very big word. So the better affirmation would be something like, I'm so grateful now that I only put healthy things in my mouth. Again, can apply to many things, because then you might be eating better and drinking better as well. You don't want to make statements that say something like, I will try to do better. Instead, I am now choosing to do better each day. It gives it more strength and more power. And to take it to another level, when you're writing your affirmations, make sure you always have positive words. Also, when you say them out loud, you want to make sure they resonate with you. And then pay attention to if you're truly feeling what you're saying. One way to test this is to say the affirmation out loud and notice how you're feeling. An example would be, I'm so grateful now that my life is filled with prosperity and abundance. Okay, I can say that and it feels good, but how would I act if it was actually happening in my life, if my life really was filled with prosperity and abundance right now? Well, I know for myself, I would feel very happy and joyful. And for some people, they may even feel a sense of relief knowing that everything they were once worrying about is now taken care of. So the key is for you to access that emotion of how you would feel when you receive what you're asking for. When you feel that relief or that happiness, then you know you are in alignment and you're reprogramming your subconscious mind with the universe to go out and find a match to create it in your world. Remember, the language you use in affirmations and intentions should always be positive, and you always want to feel them and act as if you already have them. Again, affirmations are more in the present moment, so you're acting as if you already have these feelings and these things and whatever situation you are affirming into your life. Now, with intention, it's okay to place it in the future. I also noticed that when I added the words, I am grateful now that, to my affirmations, they brought me more into the present moment, and they reminded me of the importance of how grateful I will feel when the affirmation becomes my reality. And it also made them more powerful, and I did get results. Another reminder is to make sure the words you're using are familiar to your subconscious mind. So in other words, your statements should be acceptable to your brain and not make you feel disbelief. Write what feels achievable. Even if it's small to begin with, you can start with small affirmations that you want to manifest. They don't have to be huge. For instance, stating affirmations that you will win millions of dollars may feel very unbelievable to your brain and your subconscious mind. When you create an affirmation that lacks power, it will also disconnect and it will leave you with doubt and it fails to create. So remember, it has to be believable to you. You have experienced what it feels like to be happy, right? I mean, think of a time in your life when you felt really happy. And you've experienced times in your life when you felt really worried about something and suddenly the issue was resolved, and just think of how great it felt to be so relieved that it was fixed or it was done or everything worked out okay. Tap into those feelings. They are keys to creating and making your affirmations real because they're familiar to your subconscious mind. Create a movie in your mind of the entire scene that you are speaking when you're making this affirmation as you wish it to be, and add in your happy emotions, and then you've created a more powerful vibration to go out into the universe and bring it back to you. Also, when you end your affirmation with, "and it is so," or "thank you," it's as if you're giving your affirmation another layer of power to manifest. And let's do examples of intentions. My intention for today is to eat healthy and drink only water. Simple, right? And it's in the future because I'm talking about in the morning. I'm just waking up and I'm saying my intention for today is I want to make sure I'm eating healthy and drinking only water. Now I can push that further with different things. My intention for the next 3 months is to work on my project once a week for 2 hours. Right? I'm making it my intention to complete 3 online courses by the end of the year. Notice how intentions are more in the future and more about goal setting. Now, here are some examples of affirmations. I am so grateful now that I am in excellent health. Thank you. I am so grateful now that I'm wealthy and successful, and it is so. I am so grateful now that I am living in my beautiful new home. Thank you. This home is for the highest good of all, and it's filled with love and joy. I am so grateful now that I'm in a great relationship that comes at the perfect time and is in alignment with me and brings me so much joy and happiness, peace, and freedom. And it is so. Now, saying them again is one thing. Knowing how to word them is huge. Adding the key components of emotion is really what brings them to the next level. So make sure when you're writing them down that they feel believable to you, they feel achievable, they resonate with you, they feel in alignment with you. And then when you state them, you can play with it a little too and state it, just as an average thing of stating it out loud, see how you feel, and then create in your mind a moment of a memory, actually, of when you felt really, really happy and joyful about something. And let that fill your body up so that it's more familiar and it's right at the forefront. So you're like, okay, that's the emotion I want to feel when I say this affirmation. Then jump back in, state the affirmation again out loud, and really feel that happiness as if you already had it. So let's give another example. Let's say, for those of you who are looking for a relationship, right? The last one I mentioned, which was, I am so grateful now that I am in a great relationship that comes at the perfect time and is in alignment with me and brings me so much happiness and joy and peace and freedom, and it is so. Now, I want to visualize. I want to create. I don't want to just state it, and I want to feel it. So in my mind, I'm going to take the time to create what I would call an imprint, so that in the future, when I'm stating this affirmation, my subconscious mind knows exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm going to create this relationship, and I'm going to be open-minded, so I'm not going to be too specific about this person must look a certain way and be a certain way, because you know what? It has to be in alignment with me, and I'm trusting that my spirit team and the universe and my creator know what is best for me. So I'm handing it over. But at the same time, I'm feeling my happiness. I'm feeling my joy and the peace and the freedom of being with someone that lets me be me, being with someone that enjoys the things that I do, but that we also have a few different things we enjoy, so we can have our alone time. But there's respect, there's honesty and trust, all these other components that you want to add into your little movie that you're creating as an imprint for what you want in your affirmation. Now, this might seem a little extreme, but this is for those of you who really want to create something specific, or along the lines of, you're just looking for a relationship, or you're just looking to create an affirmation that will bring you a career that you love, or a new home, or a new car, or excellent health, whatever it may be. So you can make them more specific. I'm using a variety of things so I can really open you up more to everything that's involved in creating an affirmation, as opposed to just a written statement. Okay? Again, just in closing, I want to remind you that it's important to be in the present moment, state it as if, and act as if you already have what you have. You want to bring up those feelings and then create your imprint, visualize, see, and be open-minded. Though, again, it doesn't have to be specific, like, I must have that red car. Be open, because you might get something that's even better. So that's why you always want to say the highest good, or in alignment. With intentions, you want to make sure you are stating something that you do feel is achievable. So for someone who's never run a marathon or done anything like that, for them to state, my intention is that I will run a 20K marathon in 2 months, is not realistic. And your mind and your body probably will throw that right out the door and not believe it at all. And then it will collapse. So you want to make sure they are in alignment with what your beliefs are. Take it small and slow if you need to, so that you can see how you create. Some people will start as small as, my intention today is that someone will buy me a free cup of coffee. That's simple. Or my intention is, when I stop at the grocery store, there's going to be a parking spot right out front for me. And then always give gratitude every time. Things like that. Those are small and minor, but you're using your power, and you're starting to teach your subconscious mind how to create and make these things happen. So I hope you have found this helpful. And if you did, I hope you'll leave a comment and let me know if there's other ideas you may have that you'd like me to share. I am always grateful to do so when I can. And if you're new to this channel, I hope you will subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I do upload a new video. And for my current subscribers, I hope you found this helpful in going forward when you are putting your affirmations together for especially the new moon. But in anything in life, it's always great to have them and use them, especially when you are able to put them all together with not just stating them, but also having them in the right wording and using your subconscious mind and connecting with the visualization and all of it. It becomes really potent and helps to bring things faster, and also somehow it magically brings it into your reality. Hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.